All aboard! Hello and welcome to this latest edition of Shaky Hands Shed, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm doing an Engage American Loco, and it's a GP-38 of Southern Lines, and it's route number 2187, and I bought it off eBay for the grand sum of £24, and it was a non-runner, and it was described as slow running with white smoke, and I discovered what it was. I didn't get it like this, I got it in one piece, and I thought it'd be a bit of a challenge and try and see what was up with it. I've got it running, like spoiler alert, it's running. And I missed bits out because it was a trial and error thing. I weren't going to video it at first, but then I decided to. And it was late at night and I hadn't charged up my lighting. But here we're doing some soldering. The wires had broken off the rear bogie, and I'd stripped the rear bogie, or truck as Americans call them, to remove the gears, because I found the problem, it was gears locking up in the rear bogie and the motor was straining. But here I'm soldering the extended wires onto the bogie where they broke off. It gives me some playing room rather than the minimum amount of wire the factory gives you. This way I have some playing room. And here I could do with one of them helping hands with a magnifying glass, especially on Engage with these. What I'm trying to say is, Pappy's got failing eyes, Pappy's got failing arms, spazzy arms with involuntary tricks. And so what I'm saying is, it ain't easy on them. I think a bit of help from a pair of helping hands with a magnifier will definitely come in handy. They won't stop the shakes. But here we go, I'm testing it. I'm actually testing it from where I've soldered the extension wires to, and here I'm testing it after I've reassembled and remounted the bogie. And at first you may notice, well, no, it's not running the incorrect way, but anyway, it's running well. It's not picking up well off the front bogie. I think I'll have to strip that and clean the contacts. Or it may have a bad solder or whatever, but it's running strong off the rear bogie now. Or as I say, a bogie, translate that as trucks for the American viewers. But it's running well off the rear ones, because I give them a cleaning meths and a little bit of oil on them to lube them up. But yeah, I'm gonna need egg magnifiers, helping hands with magnifiers, wedging me hands up. See, it's intermittent, it picks up and then it doesn't off the front bogie. I think they just need a clean or a slightly bad solder or bad connection. It's something and nothing. Main thing is I've got it all working. And I know it's minimum amount. It's on, the drive's only on one bogie now. But I'm only going to have a small layout, and I'm not going to have loads of box fans or box cars or anything for it. So what I'm saying is it's going to be minimum weight solid, probably just the locomotive. So it'll do. It's a runner. And it's a fairly sweet running motor, really, to be honest. I've had worse. Amazing little things. And I think I've got some motors here that are suitable replacements. I bought some for double O, but they're a lot smaller than double O motors, so I think they'd fit in. But hey, I'm out to argue. And at this point I'm shrinking up where I extended the wires, putting shrink wrap on, and dabbing it on, making sure it's stuck to the wire. And these are all the parts I removed from one of the bogies, or trucks as you say, the gears and stuff. I couldn't find out why they were locking up. They looked like they should be fine, but still it was locking up, so I thought it's best removing them. There's possibly a fault or a break on one of them that I'm not seeing. In fact, looking at that gear there in the middle right, it looks off centre to me, so that's probably where the problem lies. I don't know, but that gear definitely looks off centre. Oh no, I'm looking at it wrong. You dipstick Rodney. Yeah, it's but I couldn't see a fault, but that doesn't mean there isn't one there. Or possibly somebody else stripped it and assembled it wrong. I don't know. Only thing I'm concerned about now, I've got it running, and there we go. Wheels turning, lights are on. Same ditto. And again. So we're all good. We're all good indeed. Lights are on in the cab. And what I'm doing now, just giving it a little bit of a weather. Taking it away really from a toy locomotive and more to a model. And what I'm doing, I'm just covering over with black oil paint. And 'cause black oil paints, well, any oil paints take ages to dry. Like, you're talking days to dry rather than hours. So it's a medium you can rub off and bully about a bit, and you can play with it with Q-tips and kitchen towel. Once it's on, it's all about what you take off this rather than what you put on. It's like a pin wash and weathering all together. It's putting a wash in all the recesses. As you can see, it's made it a bit more lifelike than toy-like. It's given shadow and giving it a bit more definition. And there we go. up onto the turntable. Anyway, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up so other people can see. Leave a comment, that'd be super. It'd be super if some people would comment with where they live. Just put where you're watching from. I'd love to see where people are from. And anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and may I say thanks to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, ring that bell and press the subscription. Go on, you know it makes sense, Rodney. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and as we say in Lancashire, tatty pie everybody, tatty pie.